Hi everyone, Tom here again. You may be a new fish keeper, you may be a novice. In any case, I've pulled together my top 10 easy fish keeping species to hopefully give you a little bit of inspiration. So at number 10, I've picked the humble otocinclus catfish. The otocinclus is a fantastic little fish feeding on algae and other alpha organisms that it will find around the aquarium. It should be kept in a group of at least 6, if not more. A tank of at least 60 litres, I would say. Generally, it's good advice not to put them in a tank that's too immature because they are really quite sensitive to changes in water parameters. At number 9, the cherry barb. I picked the cherry barb because, unlike a lot of its cousins like the tiger barb, the cherry barb is a very relaxed, very gentle member of its family. They look fantastic coloured up, especially in a soft water tank, and are pretty forgiving in what conditions they'll put up with. I would say for this fish you're looking at a tank of at least 60 to 80 litres. Much like the otocinclus, a large group is better. At number 8, I've gone with a fan favourite, the betta, or more specifically, Betta splendens. Betta's really popular because of its fantastic finnage and the great array of colours and sizes and shapes that you'll see in the hobby. And if you get to know a really good local breeder or local retailer of these fish, then you're onto a winner. Try to avoid going for the lower quality, cheaper end of the spectrum and consider this fish an investment piece. They should really be kept on their own, given their other name is the Siamese fighting fish. Ideally, one male to a tank. You can do tanks with groups of females. In that case, you're talking probably 80 litres or more, a group of at least 5, and a very heavily planted setup to break up sight lines. At number 7, I've gone with the humble endler. Endlers can be kept in one of two ways. Either as an all-male group, which would be my preferred way of keeping them, in a tank of at least 30 to 40 litres. The boys will argue, a little bit like brothers, but no damage should come of them. If you do decide to keep them in a mixed sex group, ensure that you have at least 3 or 4 females to every male. But be advised, they are a live bearer species and they will breed very quickly. At number 6, opposite end of the spectrum this time, and I've gone with the humble cardinal tetra. This is a wonderful soft water species, happiest in as low and as soft and as acidic as you can give them, and they give bright coloration of blue and red in the aquarium. In terms of tank size, I would say at least 60 litres, but bigger is better. Number 5, one of my personal favourites, and a bit of a mouthful, Pseudomugil gertrudae, or Gertrude's rainbow fish. Pseudomugils are a fantastic species of fish. They come from Australia and the surrounding area. They do really, really well in a whole range of waters, and you will find different species of pseudomugil that will like it very hard or very soft. They all enjoy relatively calm waters, placid tank mates, and the sparring activity between the boys is absolutely superb. I have a group of them myself in an 85 litre tank, and they are probably one of my most enjoyable fish to sit and watch of an evening. At number 4, I've chosen the Harlequin rasbora. This is a fish that you'll see different colour strains of. It's available in copper, orange and purple most commonly. I personally enjoy these fish because they will tolerate a huge range of water conditions from very, very hard to very soft or in between. In my opinion, 80 to 100 litres or larger, and it would be sensible to ensure a group size of at least 8 to 10. And at number 3, I've gone with the white cloud mountain minnow. Now this is a personal favourite of mine. They're really cheap and cost effective, but more importantly they look fantastic. I keep a large group of around 20 in a riverine tank that I run at around 19 degrees Celsius, and the coloration and swimming patterns they give are absolutely fantastic. Not really a tropical species, they will deal with slightly more tropical temperatures, but they're one that's certainly kept at the lower end of the spectrum, and at the moment with rising electricity costs, certainly in the UK, that's a fantastic solution. And number 2, a personal favourite of mine, the Panda corydorus. A little tiny catfish species that has a very special place in my heart as the first catfish species I ever kept. Now, There are a whole range of Corydoras, a huge family and lots of species to look at. The reason I picked the panda is I just find they're a small size, not too large, will fit in tanks anywhere from kind of 70 litres upwards in my opinion, and they really do look good snuffling together through a nice soft sandy substrate. And they really will get on with most tank mates as long as they're non-aggressive. For me, at number 1, I've picked the humble honey gourami. One of the smaller species in the family, although not the smallest, and in this case I'm looking at the wild version. The wild variation I think is absolutely stunning. The males in breeding dress with a bright orange body and black throat, and the females in their silveriness with a simple stripe down the side really do look fantastic. Keep these in a group in a soft, heavily planted tank and you're on to an absolute winner. So there you go guys, that's my top 10 easy beginners fish, and hopefully this has given you a little bit of inspiration for what to put in your aquarium next. And if you've liked the content we've put out today, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button.